Before the video starts, yeah, new model. Check it out. I'm a goat now. All right, there you go. No more dragon. Let's get on with the video. This fandom is freaky. Like, super freaky. And I'm here for it, but let's dive deeper onto why that is. This is gonna be my most controversial video yet, and probably ever, all right? This is just a huge topic that is discussed so widely in the fandom, and I feel like I should talk about it. So if you get mad, whatever, discuss it in the comments. I don't give a shit. And before you click off this video, I'm not saying everything in the fandom that is sexual should be shut down. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I understand that the furry fandom is a very open and safe space for all, and that even includes the sexual side of the fandom. But in this video, I'm gonna start talking about my own experiences and my gripes with it. The furry fandom, as weird as this is to say, relies pretty heavily on and we are very open about it. When I was first entering the fandom, I originally found it through sexual content. Long story short, Pokemon Sun just came out. Incineroar, you guys know Incineroar. I was scrolling through Google Images because I was really excited to learn more about him. And I scrolled a little too far, saw a certain image with a certain, and I was like, whoa, okay, wow, I did not know that I didn't know that was a thing. And then after that, did more deep diving, and here I am now. There you go. And I know I'm not alone in this. I know a bunch of you watching this video right now probably had a similar, pretty close to mine. And honestly, it's kind of scary how easy it is to find that kind of stuff on the internet. I literally scrolled it for less than like 20 seconds and I found it on Google Images. And speaking of how easy it is to find sexual content, even on my regular Twitter account, like not AD, I stumble upon heaps of sexual content without liking or interacting with any of it. Like, it's literally just on there. And that brings me to my first topic of the video, and that's AD accounts. And AD accounts, or After Dark accounts, are used as an NSFW account where people both like and post content circling around NSFW content. In itself is inherently a good idea. Being able to separate your regular content to your spicy content is great. Not having them on the same account, that's good. Dare I say, almost 90% of the fandom probably has an AD account, and some people make a living off their AD account by making NSFW content. And to them, hell yeah, dude. Get your money up, all right? That's awesome. In all honesty, it's kind of pretty cool that we can allow people to make a career off this kind of stuff. Now here's the gripe I have with AD accounts, and this bit isn't like bad whatsoever. This is just like my opinion. It scares me when I'm scrolling through like my Twitter or whatever, or my AD, and I see a content creator I know and love, and then I'm like, boom, there's their like and balls out, just like in front of the camera. I'm like, holy shit, I know that guy. I've seen his content. That's his penis. Okay. It just scares me a little. Like, it's not bad. It just scares me. Because I'm just like, well, I didn't know they were this freaky. But, okay, that's cool, I guess. Although, sometimes, as sad as it is to say, it kind of, like, changes my view on them when I'm watching their content. And I'm like, I've seen your cock and balls. I've seen all your, I know everything about you. I know all your freaky stuff. It's a little weird. Like, I can deal with it. It's just weird. To each their own. If you want to make the kind of content on both your spicy side and your regular side, do it. All right, there's a whole horny market out there waiting for you that want to give you their money. It's honestly kind of funny that like a majority of furries have a dark side or a quote unquote dark side to them, and that dark side is just being a freak. It's crazy how we can switch up that drastically. And again, I believe a lot of furries have AD accounts, and this is in good practice. And why it's in good practice, you may be asking. Well, a lot of the fandom are minors. And you don't want to catch a case, do you? Make an AD account. It's what everyone above the age of 18 should do if you're gonna post any kind of suggestive or NSFW content. It's like common courtesy, but it's also just like it should just be I'm sorry, it should be common sense. It should just be common sense. Everyone should just keep in mind that we share all our social media platforms with a lot of people under the age of 18. So just use the internet wisely, okay? So if you're gonna post horny on main, slap that 18+ in bio, rep it loud and proud even, okay? And if you're gonna make the switch up to 18+ content, it's always a good idea to go through your follower list and find all the minors and ban them, block them, do whatever for your safety and theirs. And minors are widely discussed in the fandom on if they should even be in the fandom or not. And yeah, they can be hella problematic. And like a lot of them will disguise themselves and put in a fake age in their bio, say they're 18 or higher, or say like, DM me for my age. Like, bitch, You're not being sneaky, all right? It's pretty obvious when you're DMing a minor. It's super obvious. And to all the adults in the fandom, it should be pretty obvious if you're ever DMing a minor, which you shouldn't be. But you like in the back in your mind, you know. Okay, can we not be a bunch of stupid poo-poo heads around here? Can we use? Sorry. Can we all not be idiots, please? And to all the minors in the fandom, I know you're watching this video. I can't stop you. Just wait till you're 18 to do anything sexual in the fandom. Like, I'm sorry. It sucks. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Just wait till you're 18. Trust me. And I'm sorry if you're seeing all this content and you don't want to, and this is just the life you're living. Welcome to the furry fandom. Welcome. Like, we are like too open about being sexual in the fandom. I had this prime example. I was at my first furry convention last year, and there was this really cute family. You know, mom, dad, and these two kids. And both these kids had fursuit heads, by the way. What the fuck? I'm jealous. But this was around like, I'm gonna say this is like 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and we're all in the lobby. These two kids are like running around the whole area, you know, being kids. But while they're running around, like they like run past this one group of people, and I look at the group, and then there's this group standing here. They are in like pet suits, pup hoods, they're like leashes and everything. And I'm just sitting there being like, what the fuck? It is 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and they're wearing full gear, midday with kids running around. You can't justify that's good in any way. My heart dropped in this moment for so many different reasons. First off, it's midday, and there are these grown-ups, adults, who should have developed brains, but apparently they don't. Maybe it's not a good idea to wear full here midday when this is not a 21+ convention. And no, I don't want to hear the excuse, oh, it's not my fault there are kids around. You're the adult. Act like it. Oh my God, just wait till the sun is down and the kids are asleep. Because to those parents, if they saw you guys in your gear or whatever, and they were responsible, they won't let the kids touch another foot into the fandom ever again. Only because you guys are being irresponsible as adults. All you have to do is just not wear it. Which brings me to my next point. Should conventions allow minors to attend them? And the answer is, it depends. There are some conventions that go as far as only allowing 21+ people to go to them. For example, Las Vegas FurCon. Like, I'm 20, and I think this is a good idea. Yeah, let them do it. Setting age restrictions for conventions could inherently be a good thing and could become more of a social norm. As much as it does suck for kids in the fandom to not be able to attend certain conventions, I think the pros outweigh the cons by a mile. So what happens when a convention doesn't allow minors? Well, people become a lot more openly sexual. A lot of events that happen at these conventions are like nude or underwear parties, which if you don't know what it's pretty obvious what they are. Again, nothing against them. I still find it really awesome that we have a community that's safe enough to be able to do these kind of events. But oh my God, I bet sexual diseases spread like wildfire in them. Which brings me to my next point, open relationships. This is a huge talking point in the fandom. I have a lot of friends of my own that are in open relationships. I think a majority of the furry couples I know are open then closed. And so whenever people bring up the point where the fandom isn't over, I always think to open relationships. Oh, and to people who don't know what they are, they're relationships that allow for sexual activities outside of the main 2 people in it. So it's like person A and B, they're together, but person B says, oh, I only got sex with this person. Person A says, okay, fine by me. Woo! And they go, and then person B is going like, So this has always been a very intriguing concept to me. I honestly didn't know it existed until I joined the fandom because it's so widely accepted here. And I feel like to maintain one of these relationships, there needs to be great communication. But honestly, I don't know if that's all the case. I've had multiple personal friends of mine be in an open relationship with someone, and when seeing them not together and seeing them hang out with 2 separate people in romantic ways, it's always weird. Because I'm like, wait, but they love each other, but then they're both hanging out with 2 other different people loving them. Like, it's normal, I guess, which is okay. I'm still understanding the whole thing. I understand in relationships, sometimes like one person is a little less sexual than the other, and the other one needs more sexual desires and the other person can't provide them, so then they go and seek other people, which is great. As long as you guys have an open form of communication, that's perfectly fine. It's just the fact that this is so common in the fandom that people can't be happy with having one partner to, you know, with, you know? The whole problem is that we're being our fake selves, posting art of us probably huge, muscular fucking people, but in real life, we're like fat little chubby bitch. And it creates such a fucked up mindset saying, oh, my partner looks like shit, I'm gonna go move on to this other one because they look a little better or something. It's just a whole bunch of misinformation spread in this fandom about people and who they really are, that like, when you meet in IRL, you're like, oh, you're not who I expected you. I thought you were actually an 8-foot werewolf. Why are you a little Discord mod? Like, it's always a little weird. And again, I'm totally speaking out of my ass here for this whole video, just so you guys know. Like, this is just my perception of the over-sexualization in the fandom. We've just cultivated such a cesspool of horniness in the fandom that's actually becoming a problem. And yeah, you can tell me, or whoever, just don't interact with that side of the fandom. Do you know how hard that is to do? Like, furries want to sing from the tops of the rooftop. Like, I want to get... And you know who's a prime example of this? Oh, it's me, Furry Streamers. As a first streamer myself, here's my Twitch right there. Go follow it, please, and thank you. I have some expertise in this field. The furry content creation game is a very hard thing to figure out. Wait, no, it's not. You just gotta be horny. After joining the furry fandom streaming space this year, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and I learned how to grow. And the short answer is be horny. Horny equals more views. Excels. That's it. That's it. Like, I have seen some amazing small streamers that have such engaging content, and then I tap into a streamer that has like 200 viewers or so, and they're sitting there, and their whole bit is just making horny jokes. It sucks to see, but that's just reality. It's disgusting and honestly annoying. You don't know why? Because I've tested this theory. I've purposely made a few shorts of me making like a little joke or being horny and knowing it's gonna be horny bait and posting it and being like, okay, let's see how it does as a test. And you wanna know the answer? You wanna know how many views they get? On average, all of my horny bait content performs 850% better. Because like, I make some pretty banging content, I will say that, okay? I'm a little biased, but yeah. But no, all I have to do apparently is just go like, oh, guys, I'm horny. Please follow me. And that's it. That's all I have to do. And then it's that easy. It really peeves me off. Because I have seen a lot of content creators this year fall from grace. I'm not gonna name any names. I'm not gonna throw shade, but there's some out there where I've seen them start out joining into the furry fandom content creation game and being like really nice and wholesome. And then they post one video being like, oh, horny this, horny that. And then they realize it does really well and go, awooga. Bigger number, better person, and they keep pumping out horny content, and that number keeps going up and up and up, and now it's all they do. And I sit there and I go, man, you inspired me. You inspired me, and now I hate you, and I want to unfollow you. It just sucks because it works. It works. So anyone watching this that wants to make content, you can make horny content and it will do amazing. All right, that's just how it is. If you want to do that route. You do you, man. Like, I know this makes me like egotistical and like, no way I'm gonna do this, but I want to somehow make a change in the furry content creation game. Like, the direction we've been going this year is just down and down and down and down. And I just hope as a community we can look at ourselves and say, what the f are we doing, and change our ways. You know what pisses me off the most is Vtuber attire. And like, yeah, usually on stream I don't wear clothes. No clothes. But honestly, wearing nothing is better than what some of you guys wear. For example, whenever I'm scrolling TikTok and I stumble across like a TikTok live, there's like a 80% chance that the person I'm watching, the furry I'm watching, is just sitting there in front of the camera with just a jock strap on. Just being like, hey chat, how are we doing today? Oh. And that's their whole content. Like, this next point's gonna be a little extreme. I think of it kind of the same way. Like let's say I was a real person standing in front of the camera with a jock strap on, being like, hey chat, how are we doing today? And being all and stuff like that. Surely I would get banned, right? Like, there's just no way in any universe that's acceptable to stream with on TikTok. He's just wearing underwear. But because we're VTubers, because we're animals on the internet, it's okay. It's okay. Like, come on, wear something comfy like this. Look at this. Get some pajamas on. It just gives me the ick whenever I see stuff like this and I go, I'm not gonna watch this person. I don't like that. Overall, oversaturation in the fandom is such a talked on point, but we haven't gotten to an actual decision for it yet. Yeah, I know I'm still young in the fandom. I'm 20 right now. Probably gonna watch this video 5, 6 years in the future and be like, oh, that guy, I was speaking out of my ass, and yes, I am. I feel like a lot of furries go through this kind of same thinking process that I do right now. But with this position I'm in, I wanna try to get my point out there. Sorry to anyone who disagrees with me, but this is just what I think and my honest opinions on how the fandom has been over the past few years. Really, just the main point I'm trying to get across here is don't post horny on main. It's come on. Let's try. I can't. Okay. Again, I can't tell you guys how to live your lives. Do what you want, but use common sense. Understand where you are and who the people around you are, and how some things may come across as a little extreme. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I'm probably gonna get canceled for this video. I don't know. Someone's gonna get mad at me. I'm hoping for maybe a twit longer or two. We'll see. I didn't even say that much of controversial stuff, I don't think. But we'll see. If I do, pat on my back, I guess. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching the video. If you got this far, please like and subscribe. It really means the world when you do that. Sorry. Mature. Join my Discord as well. Link down below. Very awesome community. You can make tons of friends there. I highly recommend it. Not biased. And yeah, come to my lives as well. And with all that being said, thank you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.